We have, again, on stage with us, Deborah Smart. Now listen, some of you know her as a publisher, but she is actually one smart lady. And she now has developed a production company which is entitled One Smart Lady, Deborah Smart, right?
That's correct.
All right. Now, I know I took some notes here, and I understand that OSLP specializes in book production, traditional paperback and hardback, and the ever-popular electronic book. And also, videography has also been added to the mix, it seems like, as well.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about One Smart Lady.
Sure. I started as Gladstone Publishing, which was strictly just print publishing. But as the industry changed to a more electronic means, video started becoming very attractive to pre-selling the books. So putting together video trailers for the books, that's where the video piece came in.
Wow.
One Smart Lady Productions was founded in 2011.
Okay.
After I started seeing that the type of work that I was doing was not traditional publishing anymore. It was more production work. And it allowed me to broaden the services that I could offer.
That's great. Now, it seems to be pretty successful and it's moving forward. It seems like the way God has been initiating everything.
Yes,
now, let me ask you, how many authors are you kind of working with now, or have you kept track thus far?
Well, I've worked with at least 20 to 25.
Okay.
Whose books have been printed. Now, the problem with the publishing industry, there's so many books out there. Unless you have a really good marketing plan,
absolutely,
it depends on the level of success. So their books are printed. Now, the level of their publishing success is a different story.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time and effort and resources, additional resources.
And that's why I changed my focus to really help now, instead of just doing production work, but also doing marketing, helping them put a marketing plan together so they can get the books marketed and distributed. So that's what we're working on right now.
Well, I mean, every author wants to sell 1 million books.
Exactly, yeah.
And be on the bestsellers list, but that's really not the reality, right?
It's not. It's not. And what I'm working with, you asked how many I'm currently working with. I'm working with 4 active writers right now under a mentorship program that I've instituted since June. And that is so rewarding because we're doing a step-by-step building of their business. Writers have to understand if they want to publish, they have to put a business hat on because it is a business that they're going to be running. And the focus is, who's going to read my books? So that's how the marketing plan is developed. Who do they want to reach? Do they want to go through the school system, the libraries? Doing vending is not very productive because that's limited, that's time. But when you can get distributors to work for you, to get your books to the libraries, to the school systems, or to organizations. One person had, years ago, told me that her goal was to get her books sold through the Mary Kay because it had to do with healthy skin. And the Mary Kay distributors would be able to sell her books for her. So thinking creatively, like, who could help me sell my books? That's the key thing.
And that's true because most authors don't look beyond really writing the book.
Exactly.
So you need, like you stated, you need to put the business hat on, or at least have someone like yourself walking alongside them, directing them, and even offer their services to help fulfill this. Now, is it really, really difficult to get a book published?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It really is. That's why the print-on-demand self-publishing business has taken off. People will print your book for you, but again, it won't go beyond that. You get a nice book, an e-book. It's up to you to market it, but it's very easy to do a print-on-demand publishing, independent publishing. To get into the traditional or mainstream publishers, that takes a lot of hard work.
You have to have a television show.
Television show, exactly.
You have to have a television show, some type of public reputation that ultimately...
You have to have some type of major book.
Exactly, something that hooks, and they feel that they can get that return on their investment.
And then the traditional publishers, they do not do what they used to do. They used to do everything for you. Now, you have to come to them with a marketing plan. So it's a totally different world.
So there's always that fine, small print. Now, some of the services that you offer are pretty comprehensive. You have book interior design, you have book cover design, technical agent working with the printer, social media, marketing material provider, media advisor. I've done my homework. Just coaching services for new authors, video services, as you stated, book trailers, which is really popular today. You know, through YouTube and other social medias, and web services as well. It seems like you offer with blogs and websites, which is pretty good.
The Lord has really been awesome, blessing me with individuals who've come. I don't have to do this all myself. I've met individuals who have the skills and the talents that I need, that I can call on. What I primarily do is get the book to the point where it's in production mode. And then I take them through a selection process. Okay, do you want to go the traditional route? So then we have to find a literary agent and help them get their manuscript in front of traditional publishers.
And I must add, probably, you have to be ready for a lot of rejection as well.
Oh, definitely, definitely,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's a tough. It's rewarding. It's very rewarding. I know a number of individuals I met 10 years ago. They're still in the business, writing and selling their books. So you can do it. You just have to do your homework and really be prepared for the rejection.
Yeah, and rejection doesn't mean failure.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I think that's what a lot of people have to understand as well. Rejection doesn't mean, well, you can't write.
That's it. That's
or
it.
you don't have a story to tell, or you don't have a message to communicate. So
it just means that you haven't communicated to the people who need to read your book.
Absolutely, exactly right. Well, that's great. Now let me ask you one last question here. What can you suggest to potential authors in the audience today?
To suggest that they give me a call.
Absolutely.
And because what I really do is I really try very hard to give good advice. I don't take on every project that comes along, but I've been in the business long enough that I might know someone that may be able to help them out in getting started. But definitely give me a call.
Well, I mean, just to add to that, I mean, since you've been coming out to the Arts Avenue, at least I know 2 people have contacted you, and I think it's moving along pretty well.
Actually, I have 4 or 5.
Oh, really?
I have 4 or 5.
Okay, that's great.
One young lady, Crystal Ciabasca. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with pronouncing names.
That's fine.
For her book, we should have a first draft done in November.
Okay, great.
And she's down in South Carolina.
South Carolina. Oh, okay. That's Rick Marquez's sister. Yes, I know
so once her book is done, we'll bring her up so she can tell her story.
That's great.
But yes, I'm here to help. I mean, the Lord has really shown me what my gifts are, my skills, and at this time in my life, I really enjoy not only writing myself, but also helping others get their projects done.
That's great.
I really do.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have Deborah Smart, One Smart Lady Productions. Very good.